Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about LR plus DO. Now before we get into it, I do want to talk to you guys, I want to ask you guys for a favor. Don't ask you guys for much, but I want to ask you guys to go ahead and look at the pinned comment and join the Discord invite link there. The reason being, that is Multiverse Tower Defense. They are holding a Discord invite competition, and I do want to win it, so join it up. Just sit there until release and I'll be very grateful. Anyways, if you guys do join, thank you. If not, at least I tried, right? Let's go ahead. Let's get into LR plus Dio and see exactly what Dio does. So LR plus the world, Zarudo. He has basically a double manual. He has it where he has his old time stop from his form 1, but it's better on the eyes and it doesn't ear bang you either. And then he has a nuke on a 1,000 second cooldown. That's pretty good. Bad part, he has bleeding. And I get why he is bleeding because he's Dio. But the thing is he's multi-placement with bleeding, which means he really just basically doesn't have a passive. Only one of the units is applying bleeding. Bleeding doesn't stack. So if you get Honored 1 on him, that's pretty good. But he's going to be so damn expensive because the way Honored 1 works. If you guys don't know the way Honored 1 works, it takes all the placements, combines them together, and then multiplies that by 1.5 times, so it makes a lot of Honored 1 units basically unaffordable. So let's go ahead and limit break 5-star, and we have 109, 109, 85. We have him on big bad bosses, but he leads Spirit Warrior category attack 120%, range plus 10%. He's on BBB, Corrupted Savior, Spirit Warrior, Revenger, Monster, Frozen Heart, Bloody Hunt, Villain, Immortal, and Master Technique. And if we grab his cosmetic, okay, so it's lagging before. If we grab this, you can see it's just this. It's cool. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's check him out. I have him on Big Bad Bosses. I believe this is probably one of his best teams, I want to say. I'm not 100%, but I believe it's one of his best teams. My issue with this unit, I'm going to spoil it because this is my second take. Because I haven't had my coffee yet, so I made an oopsie doopsie little poopsie, and I left my mic muted on the very first time I tried to record this video. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm like, wow, I've never seen this animation before. Yeah, no, I've already seen them all, but we'll go over them anyways. But my big issue with this unit is, like I said before, the fact that he's bleeding. Bleeding is good on a single placement high damage unit. He is not single placement high damage. He is multi-placement very mid damage, so he doesn't have like crazy applications of bleeding. Like his damage would have been good last update, but now it's very mid because of all the just how crazy the power creep was during anniversary, which is it's cool because you know it's anniversary, pop off. Anyways, let's go ahead, let's see these animations. This first animation I believe I really like. This isn't the first animation. What the? I skipped past it. Alright. So this first animation I actually really like. I think it's super sick. Although the circle is way smaller than what it looks like, I'll tell you that much. So this first animation, big old time stop and kaboom. Really dope. Oh, I think it's the knives, isn't it? Is that the knives? I didn't even pay attention. Wait, that might actually be the knives. Let me see. Your boy needs a glass of water here. Oh, it is. Yeah, and they all come crashing down. Oh, that's super sick. Next one, he just jumps on him, hits him with the Superman landing, kaboom. And then last one is a continuation of that, jumps on him, and then beats the ever-living hell out of them. So, one thing to note, one, this you can see they made it a lot better. And two, even though it says on the character page, local cooldown for the nuke, it is not. This is a global cooldown. I'll pop it right now so you can see. It is a global cooldown. Kaboom. But no, it is a global cooldown. Despite what it says, you can see it goes up to 3 placement. Each one is 1.12 mil base, and then I activate this. We go here, blah 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 blah. Let's go ahead. Let's set up a rotado. Let's set up a rotation and see if we can see exactly how much damage he's able to do. Because, spoiler alert, it's not going to be a ton because he's just not that good of a damage dealer because he has the blood passive. Not blood passive, bleeding passive. He has the bleeding passive. And yeah, that's just, yep, that's just the way it is. That's the way, yep. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Auto ability still works for him, so yeah. It's a time stop for 9 seconds, so it starts at 45-second cooldown, so realistically at 36, you want to do that. Right. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo es Valk. Okay, so that apparently doesn't want to work, so let's go ahead. I'm guessing it's because we burned the nuke and it's on cooldown. Yeah. So we're gonna let this pop again. We're gonna put it to here, and we're gonna try to set it up so we can get all 3 cycling properly. We want to do it at, we're gonna do this 45. We want to do the next one at 32-ish. About here. Alright, and the exact same thing here, about 32-ish. About here. Alright, cool. So now we're going to spawn in a 500 mil. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to see if he's able to actually handle this. So we have you at stop. And now we're just going to see exactly how good the value of the time stop really is. And if he's able to handle a 500 mil. Which, as crazy as it sounds, most units can do this update. Most units can pretty easily handle a 500 mil. I think he's getting it. Yeah, I think he is actually able to get it here. Let's turn on damage numbers so we can see what type of damage he's doing. I do want to see like the bleed ticks. The bleeds are like 1.72 mil. Okay, it's not bad. Not crazy, not bad. It's just all right. So let's keep it looking. And let's see. I think like one of the big issue with bleed units, a lot of the bleed units, is there's no single placement bleed units. Like Honored 1 fixes this, right? Like you just roll Honored 1 to 5 head. But the issue with Honored 1 is it makes the unit ungodly expensive. So it comes down to basically like how much investment are you willing to put into your unit to fix it. I think we just barely get him. Barely, and I do mean barely got him. He was right outside the range. Yeah, you can look. He was right. He already left the range, and he ticked down. Barely got a 500 mil. Anyways, like I said, I think he's a pretty solid unit. Nothing super crazy. Nothing awful. Just solid. His nuke makes him pretty good because it is on a short cooldown for what it is. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.